And let's go ahead and test out some stuff here. Let's go to Amazon and click on Amazon there. And this computer is already a member of the domain, so it should already have the certificate. Um, it should already have the, the root certificate from the certificate authority already installed. But as you notice, what should happen is after this finishes deploying, and we'll click on the connection here, and we'll click on the certificate. What we want to see is right now, as you see that this certificate is issued by DigiCert. What we want to do with the whole process of what's happening, we know this is working. What should happen is this certificate should be issued by our firepower. So let's go back into our firepower and see how that deployment's going there. And let's see here. And she's still going there. What I'm probably going to do here is go ahead and let's go ahead and settings. I'm going to close that window there. I'm going to go ahead and delete my cache just to make sure there's nothing left around. Clear history there. All right, and we'll open up another tab there. Now keep in mind, this is all based off what the firepower sees categorized as shopping. So it's not going to be totally perfect if it's a site that it is actually a shopping site, but for some reason Cisco doesn't the firepower doesn't see it as a shopping site. It's not going to apply that SSL policy to that site. But it's so granular, you can go back in and add specific URLs, etc. All right, still 75% there. Let's see if we can think of another shopping site. Target. And I'm just going to show you the same thing that's going on here. Target. Ah, what happened here? Oh, something must have went wrong here. Okay, so FMC, my cert lamps, locals, showing basically. So it is showing that now it must have finished deploying. And I guess if I go to Amazon, I'm going to get the same type of error there. I'm getting the same type of error. So let's look at that certificate there. All right, well, let's make sure here. I thought that this should have the root certificate on it, but let's make sure. All right, we're going to go back to, let's go to security. All right, and it should be under manage device certificates. And it should be trusted root. Let's see here. What we're looking for is we're looking for the root certificate for our domain control. All right. Okay, we have it here. Cert. Let's try to import this again. Right, what I'm going to do here now is I'm going to go back to my. I wonder if I was playing around with this. Let's go back here to our. Okay, we're back here. When we last tried to go to a shopping site, we were getting a certificate error. And I believe the issue was, so if we look at the certificate here, This certificate is coming from our firepower, but I believe the problem is that this machine has an old root certificate on it. So let's try to start with a new machine and see if we can bypass this. All right, I'm going to minimize this VM here. And we're going to basically, this is the Eve Professional, so it has access to Dockers. So I'm going to just basically add a Docker. And they have a Firefox Docker. Let's just keep things simple. And we're going to add, make this, we have DHCP running here, so we're going to save that. Save. And let me change that icon. See what I like here. Trying to figure out desktop. All right, should have everything we need. And what I'm going to do here is go ahead and connect it to my switch. And that's fine. And let's power this machine. This Docker, I'm sorry. And should be about ready. Okay. All right, first thing I want to make sure is that we have connectivity. And let's see here. All right, looks like we got connectivity on this machine, so we know that DHCP is working and it got an IP address. So first thing, let's try to do the same thing here. And we should get the same result because this Docker does not have the root certificate on it. So let's try to go to target again. And what we should get here is that's fine. We should get the same type of, yep, this is what we were looking for. And the reason we're getting this is because we don't have the root certificate installed here yet. So if we look at our connection and we look at this certificate here, and we are going through the firepower, so we verified that. And you can click for view certificate. And it has all the information here. And this is our firepower. All right, so let's try to do this here. What we're going to do is try to download the root certificate from our domain controller or our certificate authority, which is both. And I believe that is 1698. And you're going to be, that should be cert SRV, I believe. Yep. And for here, you're going to have to enter your domain credentials. And sign in. And we don't say don't save. And what we're going to do is go ahead and request the certificate from our certificate authority. Oops, sorry, go back. We want to download a certificate. And we're going to download a CA certificate. Oh, I'm sorry, let's do that again. Let's do it in base 64. I don't think it really matters in this case, but so it'll be this one. And what we're going to do here is we're going to go to our settings in Firefox. And let's see, there you go. View certificates. And we're going to import that certificate we just downloaded right here. Let's see, open. And we'll say trust this CA to identify websites. We don't need it for anything else. And click OK. and okay. And let's try to go browse to another. We could try to refresh this here and see if it works now, but oh, okay, great, it's working. So let's look at the certificate and make sure we're actually getting the certificate from our firepower and not the certificate from Target. Let's see here. And connection secure. And as you see now, we are getting our certificate from our FTD. And that should complete this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks.